Hello, this is me, Ian, and when I have enough money, I'm gonna buy the but live the live action Fat Albert show and this animated one. The one it's a show I grown up watching when I was a kid. This is like when used to make. This is when you could. This is back when you used to have a lot of jokes, and now you can't. And one of those joke of a TV show was Fat Albert. It was a literal black dude who was heavy. And it's funny. Um, I may get banned from saying that, but it generally is funny, and it's sad because my parents would never allow me to watch it. But I've seen it like multiple times. I loved it. I thought it was funny. No offense to fat people, not at all. In fact, I'm fat. I have a big belly. I just think it's funny. Yeah, because I grown up in the time where you used to have what these things called fun and and laugh, joke and silliness, you know. But in today's society, we can't have that because we must all walk on eggshells on people because ooh the feeling ooh. So it's like, give me a break. One of the days, people are going to the future generation is going to rebel against the toe toe touching eggshell uh, laws. They're going to rebel against it. I assure you. Why? Because the baby boomer rebelled against their parents, and I assure you, and also it's part of American nature to rebel against authority. That's simple fact reality. It's always been part of our nature. From the foundation of our country was funded by people who rebel against the Kingdom of England. Proves my point. The, the, the American Revolutionary War was a way for us to establish our own country, but in the same time rebelling against the Kingdom of England and Great. Was it England at that time? Well, what of the country of England at the time? The current, not the current like in modern day England. No, I mean England in like the 1700s or no 1800s, and we rebelled. Why? Because it's part of our nature. It's rebellion is what got us into the civil rights era, which is what got us into giving women more rights. It's in fact equal rights to men, and it's what gives us. Which it's also the Civil War is what ended up with us ending slavery. So there, all of those things have been done for one reason: rebelling, and rebelling against the government. Walk walk always been about rebelling against the government. And hell, metal was also about that back in the 80s and 70s, 60s and 50s. Because around the 50s and 60s, they, it, I put it this: we're in the same position that the baby boomers were in the 50s and 60s, but for us, it's not. It's similar in a way that it's not similar. If that makes any sense. What I mean is we're in a similar time period in that both movies and TV shows suck in both the era, and and the thing is we're going to have a generation of people who will rebel against the status quo because this always happens. Like 100 years every so like this happens every so often. It's just part of how things is. You know, things change over time, whether you like it or not. Right now, we're going back to the basic of classical liberalism and Christianity, and eventually we're going to start rebel. We're going to have new generations that are going to do the same thing that the baby boomers did in like the 50s and 60s, which were rebelling against the authority, which will bring another golden age for like several years, and then the whole history will repeat itself. Why? Because we will always repeat itself. History will always repeat itself if we have people who are not willing to listen to the past, present, and future. What I mean by that is there are people who are not willing to look at the past and understand we made mistakes, and then make sure you don't make those same mistakes in the present, so nothing bad happen in the future. So, but yes, I'm gonna look for Fat Albert on eBay. I miss how crazy these stores used to be. But yeah, bye.